Welcome back to Citizen Election Watch. Hope you guys are good. Today is April 2nd. Stick with us as we keep bringing you the biggest things, the most important things you need to know that happen today in America. Today is, as Donald Trump says, Liberation Day. It's a day that's been building for a long time with tariffs that are going to be implemented on a lot of countries. Canada has been a big part of this conversation, as you know. The reason why it's good for us to know this, that it's happening today, or at least this Liberation Day is coming into effect, is because this election seems to be more about emotion and not necessarily logic or policy.
Emotional, damn it!
It comes down to the feelings that Canadians have of who can best deal with this looming threat of America, because they're the big bad wolf at the moment. I just want to remind us, though, that they have not been our problem. Canadians, we've been our own worst problem, and we've got ourselves into a mess that we are in. So this vote represents what solution do we want to have as we move forward. Do we want Mark Carney or do we want Pierre Poilievre? Because those are really the two options that are going to be voted for this upcoming election. So stay tuned for that. Pierre Poilievre also, the other day he was talking how he has been receiving criticism from his campaign and how their campaign has been going because they have been talking about specific points like the doubling of housing costs, that an entire generation has been denied affordable housing or at least housing that's decently priced, food bank issues, the fact that we have lost a lost liberal decade, as he puts it. He's being criticized, and what he's actually saying back is he is doubling down on his message. He's saying, my message in Canada is to restore the Canadian promise that hard work gets you a beautiful home on safe streets. See, he's doubling down on his message because he believes that this is a solution to move forward. I'm interested to know, what do you think about Pierre Poilievre's message? Is his campaign flailing or is it not? Also, yesterday, get this, the Canadian government announced that there is a threat of transitional repression, and it will be countered by the Canadian government as is a growing threat. What does that mean? I got no idea. If you know what that means, let us know. I don't think anybody knows, but apparently it's happening. Also, if you missed it, Pierre Poilievre in the last couple days said that there will be no capital gains on any investments that are reinvested inside Canada. It's a big deal. Everyone likes paying less tax, so no capital gains on investments that are Canadian. Tell me what you think about that. Stick with us on the road to election on April 28th. This is Citizen Election Watch. I'm David Craig.